Welcome to the Sankomal. This is your March 2019 fire signs reading for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So it's going to be Lenormand, so we're going to do it a little bit differently than we did last month. I promised you I'd be changing stuff up a little bit, see which ones you guys like better. So first I'm going to move the cards out of the way. And just like I did before, is we're going to do a generalized reading for the fire signs, and then we're going to pick out cards for each sign itself. So now those of you who've never seen a full Lenormand reading before, this will probably be a little bit different for you than your regular tarot readings, but at the same time too, you probably will enjoy it because it is a slightly different viewpoint, and at the same time it's kind of a little bit of a neat intro into Lenormand. I actually do Lenormand readings, so if it's something that you like and enjoy, you can actually contact me below and get a personalized reading versus a generalized reading if you want. So we're going to do it like this. Perfect. Now, the nice thing about Lenormand readings, there's no such thing as reversed cards. So that way you get to see everything as is. Now, because we are using the Gilded Lenormand, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck, we do expanded a version. We do actually have extra cards in this deck, which we are taking into account as well. Well, okay. We'd have a very interesting month of March for the fire signs. So, and when you find out what I'm going to do for the fire signs for individuals, it'll be intriguing for you because it is something I haven't done yet. It's a new deck. If you saw the review for the Monology deck, we're going to be dealing with that. So it's going to be kind of a new, intriguing aspect for this reading versus what we did last time. Okay. Okay, so it's actually kind of cool. The reason why I'm taking a little bit of time is I'm actually taking a look at them in combinations, because basically all cards can be read independently to a point, but in actuality they're actually joined up in different manners. So I'm actually taking a look at how they combine both positive and negative. If we were talking to a guy, this would be actually where we would start, would be where the male shows up. This would be about him. In this case, it's about anybody, male or female. So since this is technically the significator card, we're going to be using this corner as the significator and working out about what's going to happen for March. So let's talk about what's about to happen, what's about to go forth in the closest weeks and moving out. Because remember, one of the things I do is we talk about the weeks. What's different about this Lenormand reading is because it is a 3x3 deck reading, it is a little bit different. So, but I can give you an idea of what we're looking at closest to furthest out. So we're looking at some peaceful ideas coming into March. We're looking at the idea of having some peace and quiet. We're looking at basically some restful time that you haven't had. You've had some really ups and downs since January and February, some sickness, so you're looking at some peaceful health times. We're looking at some sunshine. We're looking at beginning of spring, hopefully coming to different parts of the northern hemisphere. The southern hemisphere is looking at the summer is slowly but surely making its way to being less intense, but at the same time too, it is a good time for everybody. We're looking at a more positive atmosphere. We're also looking at messengers, the calling sign of the owls. So we're looking at good messengers that are coming together. Now we're also looking at lucky messengers. There's going to be some luck coming up in the further weeks. Looking more towards weeks 3 and 4 that we're looking upon. They're going to be bringing some lucky notes, some lucky versions. You may actually even see that you may have a trip on the horizon, whether it be a short trip or a long trip. Will depend on a couple of different things. It may be a short ride to see a family or friend. It could be as much as maybe an unexpected vacation or an unexpected business trip that's up on the horizon for you towards the end of March. Now, one thing to be careful of is there are a couple of things that are coming up that are going to be a little bit sharp, a little bit dissonant within your life in March. We're looking at the fact that you're going to have some worry coming and worrying away at you, especially because you're having such a great time and some peaceful moments. Part of you is going to start getting nervous about it. You're going to start thinking, well, it's way too quiet, way too good. What's going on, and so this piece is going to start nibbling away at you, and you're going to think, what? Okay, it can't stay this way for good. So you're going to have this uneasiness. Now, some of the information that you're going to be getting, you're going to be receiving from the letter, and basically some of the messenger information you're going to get is going to cut, and it's going to cut fairly deeply. Now, it's not to say that it's bad, but it's going to be hurtful in this sense. There's going to be a release. There's going to be some information that may possibly give you some insight to who and what you are, but it's also going to give you insight into family and friends. It may also provide you with a chance to go further, but it is still going to hurt because there's some things that are unresolved within you that you have to deal with. You may also have some chances at luck that may not go quite the way you had planned, but you still will benefit from them because of the way that these two are sided 2 by 2. So that's one of the things that you want to be aware of. So you have these aspects that are coming up between week 1 and week 2, week 3, and week 4, all within this. So you want to be aware of that. So you've got some peace and quiet coming into abode within the first couple weeks, some of that peace and happiness, some joyful times that are coming up, some messengers and notes, possibility of a trip coming up. That may be from either work or vacation, some good news, some good luck coming your way, but there's also some of the fact that some of the messengers and notes that you may be getting may cut deep, some of them being realistic things that you need to deal with, some of them personal issues that may result due to the fact of having to deal with those letters, that the messages. Now we're going to go specifically into the information for each sign. So what I'm going to do is put this up over to the side here. And first things first, we're going to talk about Aries. So Aries, one of the things that you're going to have to deal with coming up for March is you're going to have to make some serious adjustments. But you need to believe that you are good enough and your commitment's being tested. So big thing for you is that as you've been dealing with all these different things that are going on, you're going to have to make some adjustments in how you do things because your commitment's being tested through work. You're showing the fact that, hey, oh my God, what I'm going to do, I'm dealing with these issues, things are coming up, and people are really questioning about what my motives are. So I need to make some adjustments to show I am actually really good enough. I am able to do the things that they're requiring me to do for my job. And more importantly, I'm worthy of the raise, and I'm worthy of probably taking the next step up in my job field. So you have to believe that you are good enough, that your commitment, though being tested, is true enough, that even though the adjustments that are being required, you're making those adjustments to benefit yourself. So in the long run, as you get out of March, you're your April is going to be even more beneficial to you in the long run. So that is what you're looking for in this time frame, Aries. So good job. So Leo, let's see what it's going to be like for you in March. Okay. What do you need to release? Prosperity lies ahead, and conclusions are within reach. Sweet. So, Leo, as you know, things are happening within March. Some of it are trips, some of it are messages or messengers delivering news that you need to deal with. So you're probably wondering upon yourself, hey, am I really able to handle all those things that are coming my way? The answer is yes. Something you're going to have to deal with are things that you need to release. Hi, puppy. Hi. Hey. Are you a Leo? Are you? You're not a Leo. You're not. You're actually a Libra. We're not at your sign yet, buddy. So you need to ask yourself, what things do you need to release to help you benefit? Because remember, prosperity is ahead for you in the coming months. So you want to make sure that you're doing the best that you can. Now, conclusions and dealing some of the stuff that you've been dealing with for the past couple of months is actually coming within your reach. Some things that you've been wanting to get finished with and dealt with, not having to deal with anymore, are there. You just need to work within those things. Realize that you are going to prosper, that if you release some of the things that you need to release, you can conclude on some of the aspects that you've been trying to deal with for a while. So your month of March is actuality, dealing with some of the issues, dealing with some of the nervousness. Release the last of the crap that's been going on in your life. Release some of the old stuff that's been holding you back. Prosperity will be there for you because you'll be going into that good luck phase. And remember that those conclusions are going to be the things that you're going to be doing better on. Hi! Are you going to come out from underneath my desk now? Thank you. I love you too. You're so awesome. Where you going? What you doing? Shango? Hi! Don't even. He's like, I'm going to go this way. Thanks. So that's what you want to do for yourself, Leo. So good for you. All right. Last of the fire signs. The Sag. Oh, Saggy Poo. What's in it for you? Oh, Saggy Poo. What did you just do? I'm looking for food, Mommy. Oh, Lord have mercy, dog. Nothing will come of this situation. Your dreams need a practical plan, and hold your vision. All right, so you, my Sag, we need to talk. March is your month to get real. Big thing is that your dreams have no practical basis in them to make them come true right now. That's one of the reasons why it says nothing will come of this. If you do not start getting a plan into place, nothing will come of what you want. More importantly, if you don't trust within your deep heart and believe that you can make things come ahead, they won't happen. You won't accomplish a damn thing. So what I need you to do is to get practical. So you want to become a millionaire. Well, what are you doing to make that happen? Are you saving money? Are you putting money aside every single month to invest? Into your 401k or into a Roth IRA or even into a 401k plan. So you have that money put aside so you can become a millionaire for when you retire. Are you holding your vision as a fixed thing? Is your vision something that you can honestly, truthfully see clearly from start to finish? Do you know what it's going to take step by step to make it become a true thing? If you cannot see your vision, you do not have practical plans, nothing happens. Not a damn thing happens. But if you are believing in yourself, if you have basically put this to the test and put it with your belief, you've made the plans, you have that vision as a deep hold vision, then everything else, the messenger, the having peace, those things that bother you, that the cut deep, those will eventually go away. You will be on that trip to having your vision come true, having that prosperity, having the things that you want out of life. But you need to make your plans. You need to start at the beginning of the month putting your plan into place. So by the time the end of the month comes, you've already started your first actions and getting them into play. Okay? And that's for you, Sagittarius. So hopefully that has helped all of you in the fire signs. So congratulations. I hope the month of March bodes well for you all. All right. Until next time, bend it you.